Live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Please power tap on your screen. Power tap on your screen. Power tap so that others can join us. Let's learn together. Power tap on your screen. Trying to go live on Facebook too. Greetings 10 over 10. Power tap on your screen, please. When you do that, we get more viewers on the screen. Please power tap and share this video. Power tap and share this video. If you like what I do, if you love what I do, please power tap and share the video. Power tap and share the video. I wish I made an announcement about this live stream before doing it, but based on just on impulse, I have to do it because people have been asking. Based on the video I made about calls and how you cannot run away from it and all that, and questions keeps coming up on how do you know that you have a spiritual calling? How do you know that you have a divine calling? Please power tap on your screen. Let's delve into that. Kedu ka ị esi malụ na ewere ọkpụkpọ oku iwelu? Kedu ka ị esi wee malụ na ewere oyiye iwelu? That you have a gift for this world, that you have a divine gift for mankind. How would you know? Kedu ka ị ga-esi wee marụ? That has been the question begging for an answer. I've done video on this before, but I'm repeating it because I know that video has gone down below. I love you, really love you so much, especially your dreadlocks, what you cut them. They're not gonna understand. After I'll make a video and let you know why I cut my locks, why I cut it. I'll still bring it back, but for now, this my coconut head needs to be empty. I needed that air. My hair grows so fast. It's not even up to 1 week that I scraped everything off. Okay. Please power tap on your screen. Let's do this. Power tap. Share this live stream. Share to your friends. Share to your family. In fact, share to your enemy. Linda Nkube. Hello. How to know that you have a divine calling? How to know you have a spiritual calling? How to know you have a divine calling? Whichever one it is, how to know that you have one. Ndị be anyị ewelu sị na ihe agba n'aka ejiri eyo enene ya. When they say this, like assuming I'm wearing a bracelet on my hand, I don't need a mirror to look at it. I don't need a mirror to look at it. I can just bring up my hand like this and I will see that I'm wearing it. The signs are always there for you to see. The signs are always there. You don't even, thank you so much, 10 over 10. Thank you so much. Please continue power tapping. Ihe agba n'aka. The signs are always there, but are you observant enough to know that you have this divine calling? Are you paying attention? Because you need to pay great attention to even understand that there is something that lies within you that you can use to help others, that you can use to help the world. There are these callings no day. Callings no day, and they are all different. No two callings are the same. I'll keep saying it. No two callings are the same. Two persons might be called to be singers, but they do not sing the same way, and they do not minister to the same people. Two persons could be called to be herbalists, but they do not treat the same way, and they do not treat the same people. They do not treat the same thing. People have different gifts. Now, how do you know that you have this calling? It's always embedded in you. It's always there. As a child, you're going to have the signs. You're going to see those areas that you've been called. The signs, they are always going to be there. Let's assume you were called to be a herbalist. Yeah, dibia mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ. That it's a gift that you have. Greetings, Frayo and Army Divinity. That it's a calling that you have. You will see yourself in your dreams going inside bushes. You would see yourself in your dreams. You will be having discussion with plants. Plants are going to come to you in your dreams. They are going to talk to you. They are going to tell you, you can use me for this, you can use me for that, you can also use me for this, you can also use me for that. Mankoma, mankojo, both the good and the bad, they will come to you. And they are going to introduce themselves to you. And they will tell you, greetings, Loretta. They are going to tell you, this is what you can use me for. Because they are there to be used. So imagine that a plant, every plant in this world have a purpose. Imagine that a plant came to this world and it has a purpose. How much more you that is a human being that can speak? How much more Giwabu Mando? Ask yourself that question. How much more Giwabu Mando? You that is a human being. A plant has a purpose. Even a stone has a purpose. The air has a purpose. Even the goat has a purpose. So how much more you that is a human being, do you not think that you have a purpose? Oh, Oluwayemisi, thank you so much. I really appreciate. May the universe replenish you a million folds. How much you that is a human being, we all have a purpose. But then, greetings, the sagacious. But then, are you ready to harness that gift that you have within you? So, as I was saying, if you're called to be a herbalist, plants are going to come to you. When you're passing bush or green area where there are plants, they'll be drawing you. There's this strong pull. Come inside. Come inside. Batani, as in, they want to interact with you. Sometimes you would almost want to jump inside the bush just to have that interaction with those plants. It's an involuntary, it's embedded in your DNA to communicate with these plants. That is why it is going to keep drawing you. That is why it is going to keep attracting you. Because your destiny, both your destinies are intertwined. Ibugo dibia mkpọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ bụ na ibugia. You are a herbalist, you don't become am. That is the energy you came into this world with. And that energy is there to work together with that plant. It's you that is a herbalist that can be able to work with that plant. A singer will not work with the plant because they don't understand the language that the plant is speaking. A singer even if a singer understands the language that the plant is speaking, he's understanding it in another way to transform it into a song, not into something that you can use to do physical healing. But are you paying attention? Greetings, Kubwa Abuja, fashion designer. Are you paying attention to even understand the area of your calling? They will speak to you. You're going to find yourself in a class. You're going to see your guide, an instructor. You're going to see other people in that class, and they're going to be teaching you about herbs. Sometimes you're going to see yourself with jotter. Inside that, you'll be jotting those things down. It's natural. That is why I keep telling you that this calling, there is nothing like touch you inside. Because the people that are coming to teach you, there is nothing like that inside the church. It's a nature thing. It's spiritual. It's ordinal. It's nature. It's the way of the nature. The way of, as in, that is the way it is. And being called to be a herbalist, you are also going to notice you're not comfortable when people are sick. It's almost like you're going to absorb every sickness because you feel for them, because you're here to take sickness away. If you are a warrior, you came to heal. So naturally, sick people are going to bother you. You're always going to see them in your way because you're here for them. You need to understand that there is no coincidence. Everything that is happening, it is destined to happen that way for a greater purpose. Greetings, Sarah Lebechi and Amaka. Now, let's look at someone that is called. There is nothing like it depends on the way they called you. Nothing like that. People were doing their work before church came. Christianity is an imported religion, so there's nothing like it depends on the way they called you. Nothing like that, except you want to deceive yourself, then that is all right. It's totally fine, it's totally okay. If you want to deceive yourself, that is fine. Now, there are people who are called to be midwives. It's a calling. This kind of people, when they go into nursing and they do midwifery, I'll use my mom as an example. Say they never touch pregnant woman. Once they touch a woman that is in labor, that woman is going to have their child without issues. Growing up, I saw women coming to my mom. My mom is a midwife, a nurse. I saw women coming to her. I've never seen a woman come to give birth to her child in her maternity and the person bye. I've never seen that happen. Never. No matter the difficulty. There are people that have such gifts. And if you have such gifts, you're going to see yourself helping women with their babies in your astral life, which is your dreams. You're going to see yourself helping pregnant women to deliver their children. But let me advise, I like to be practical. I like to be logical. Because you saw yourself in the dream, helping women to have children, doesn't mean you should go start experimenting with another human being without getting the proper training. We are talking about life. Go and get the required training. My mom got training. She didn't just start doing it. Go and get training from qualified blood. Or maybe you even see a woman pushing out baby, you might even faint there. Just like I read on Facebook one time that some people, but those people, I see that maybe they are just, maybe they are foolish. Because I don't know how a man will take the wife to the network on the Facebook, I beg go. I don't know how a man will take the wife to the hospital and then doctor, they want to do CS, they want to do CS on the woman to bring out the baby. And then the doctors, they are using Kedafia, they are using YouTube to do CS, and the woman and the baby died. The moment you saw them using YouTube to do CS, you did not raise alarm. You did not carry your wife and your born baby and start running. And you stayed there until you lost both of them. There are things you cannot learn on YouTube. Human life is not a goosey soup you can learn how to cook on YouTube. Neither is it okra soup you can experiment with on YouTube. You need to go to qualified personnel. It's here and if I water. So you understand different parts of the body and how it works and how childbirth. But when you see greetings in your bunk, when you see that in your dream, know that this is also an area of your calling you need to delve into. Because one, you are not there doing that. There are women suffering because you are not there. So you need to get yourself in line. You need to get yourself in line. Because if people are going to be buying because you're not in your area of calling, you yourself, you'll be receiving the heat in different areas of your life. You will be receiving the hits. And it is not going to be funny. Oman Tochi. Greetings, Lolo Ebere. Oman Tochi. It won't be funny. Now, there are also people called to help children. There could be teachers. You know, it's not everybody that can teach children. It's not everybody that can teach. Teaching is a gift. If you're not a patient person, you cannot handle children. In fact, if it is not your teaching is a calling. There are people in your dream all the time you're moving with children. All the time you see yourself in their midst, trying to guide them, trying to help them. It's not every calling that you will carry bell and go and be ringing at the riverside. That is why it is important to find out the area of your calling. That area of your calling, nobody will do it the way you will. There might be 100 midwives, but they do not work the same way. Even you myself, when they go hospital, they collect injection. You get nurse who will give you injection, you know, go make it touch you next time. And there are nurses that will give you injection. When they give you injection, you won't even notice that something is going on. And for some people, they will come back to the hospital, they will request, hey, I want this particular nurse to handle me. Hey, I want this particular doctor, I don't want the other one. It doesn't mean, do you know that the truth is that when you check it, that nurse that you don't like, there are people that like them. They are actually there for those people. That nurse where in hand they pain you. There are people where in hand know they pain. And they are there for those people, not for you. So that is why it is also good to understand what works for you. Nursing is a calling. It's not everyone that can do it. It's not everyone that can take care of a sick person. Someone that if you've ever had a sick person around you, you will notice that body go dey pepper you. Because you didn't sign up for this. It is not your area. Well, maybe you're just trying to cope because this person is related to you. Or if you're a rofo. But it takes patience, mastery, and someone that is really meant to be there to handle it. When they handle it, it looks so easy. Or didn't know easy. Do you also understand that music, singing, is also a calling? Now, when you're told that you are a healer, healing can be done in different ways. You can heal with music. As a nurse, you are a healer. As a singer, you are a healer. As a teacher, you are a healer. Yes, you are healing people's ignorance. You're healing people's ignorance. You're grooming people to be better. You're filling people with knowledge. So teaching is a calling. It's not everybody that can teach. You might see someone and they will be so brilliant. But yet, passing that knowledge that they have, they cannot pass it. It is not their strong suit. It is not their calling. So if you're called to be a teacher, you're definitely going to see yourself passing knowledge to people. You will see yourself passing knowledge to people. in different ways. Now, there are also people that are called to, do you know, artistry is also a calling. Sculptors, drawing. There are people that when you sit this way, as I'm still like this, that will draw me the way I am, everything. There is this guy I used to see on Facebook. You see him, he goes into the market. I've stopped seeing him anyway. He goes into the market and then he's drawing a market woman. And when he's done, he shows them the picture. And there's this smile on their face. Oh, someone drew me. They feel like a celebrity. Do you know that? So this woman has been sitting on that hot sun since morning. Sun don't they beat them. Sun don't beat Shege Banza come out in body. Maybe body don't they prepare. And that drawing alone put smile on their face is some sort of healing. That you're smiling, it's healing something in you and in the people around you. When you squeeze your face, people around you will also be they don't understand the energy you're giving. Maybe this person is angry and they are not comfortable. They are there. That energy, they are picking it up. When you walk into a tensed room, you're going to know. When you walk into a house that there is no peace, you're going to know because you're going to feel all the energy around there. And when you walk into a happy, you're going to go quiet. You just stay on your own. But when you also walk into a happy place, the happiness will rub off on you. And you bask in the euphoria, the whole distance. And you're good. And you're fine. Greetings, perpetual wafo. So it's some sort of healing. There are people that will sculpt you. And you will look exactly at or spirits or deifications. You will feel that same presence, like you will feel the presence, like you will feel the presence. It's a calling. It's a gift. Engineering is calling, is a calling. They are here to invent machines to make life easier for us. For you to understand, you see, spirituality is both science and arts. Spirituality is not about ringing bell. It's not about tying blue wrapper like I tie, or white wrapper like I, or yellow or red. It's about understanding your position, your calling, your purpose in this realm and going for it. Do you know that farming is a calling? Imagine our life without farmers. Farming is a calling. But the thing is, do you understand? Do you know there are people that are not called into farming? If those kind of people go into the farm and they, no matter what they plant, that thing no go yield well. It will not yield. You no go yield. Akahana awaro crops. But there are people that are called into when they put yam inside the ground, when they bring it out, it will be like this. And no one else will do it like them. They are food producers. They are here to make sure that you don't die of hunger. They are here to make sure that hunger no go by me and you. Do you know that I could prepare herbs and give you? Maybe you're having high blood pressure and it will bring it down. And another person that is not in that line will prepare herbs and give you and it will not work. Do you know that? Because it's not just about the herbs. It's about synergy. It's not just the energy of the plants working, but the energy of the healer. For music lovers, it is not every music that you listen to. It's not every artist that you listen to. There are artists that reach out to you that when they sing, They are touching your soul. Oh, hey, oh yeah, na fem. Like this lady, I don't follow her, but when I hear her voice on her fem, this Gaddafi Adazaya on IG, I like the charisma Oja Agwegu. I like the energy she puts out when she's singing. I just love the energy. There's this fire energy she uses to sing. I'm not a music person, but I like to hear her scream. Maybe if another person they scream the way she screams, I will not want to listen to that person. But I'm going with the flow because she's here for me. I love her style of music. And the funny thing is that those songs are not original to her. There are people that sang those songs before her, but I wasn't interested in it. But when she puts her energy to it, you see, it's not about the song. It's about the energy behind it. When she puts her energy to it, I will not like it. Because most of her songs are songs that someone else have sang before. They've always been there, but it is not attracting me. But there are people it is attracting and they are enjoying it. But me, they move me. These things is about the energy you came to this world with. Now let's go deeper into divine calling. Like I said, the signs would always be there. Could see yourself. There are people that are called just for ministration. That's why they would think it's a church thing. Let me tell you, when you see pure mariners, pure birds, royalties, from Peter, when they see themselves, they see themselves in a church settings ministering to people. But they are not ministering in Jesus' name. That is the problem. You carry your glory, carry the glory of people you came to this world with. They are helping you to give to another person. And then you say you're called in a Christian way. Do you not know that the Christians copied this thing from somewhere? Everything they are doing, they are copied from somewhere. That's why I will keep telling you there's nothing like being called in a Christian way. There's nothing like that. Nothing. Even your Jesus was not a Christian. He was just doing his work and going. That was if he was ever here anyway. He was just doing his work and going his way. And if you look at his life, you will see that he's a rebel. If you know a rebel, Kobo, this is someone that does not even obey his parents. Someone that went to church with his parents, went to the temple with his parents, and the parents left without him. He was there doing something else. They were looking for him and found him. Is he after 4 days? I'll be after 12 days. Instead of saying, oh, daddy, I'm sorry. Oh, I should have followed you home. I forgot to follow you home. Or I went playing with my friends, so I went to meet some. Because they said, oh, no, no, he said, do you not know that it is the work of my father that I will do? So he understood that someone sent him, and that is the work he came here to do, not to be with the parents. Some of you are afraid, especially those that their call is so complicated like my own. You are still there obeying your parents. Do you not know it is the work of those who sent you that you're going to do, the work you came here to do? Do you not know? Your Jesus is not an obedient boy, an Aquarius age, a rebellious, very rebellious. That's why he will go inside the church, something that is so normal. People were trading inside there and he threw everything away, scattered it. Even when the father came to, the mother tried to manipulate him. If his spirit did not ask him to do it, I'm just trying to use the story to pass a message to you. The wedding in Galilee, the mother was like, he knew he could do something and he was trying to get him to do it. He cannot do anything except the will of he who sent him. And later, when he was the will of him and his people, he went to do it. If only you understand that Christ is a consciousness that you need to attain. As a spiritualist, it is not a name for you to be calling. It's a consciousness for you to attain. If you ever see me mention God, I'm talking about nature. Because the truth is that there's nobody sitting out there. There's no man or woman. There's no single gods. What we have gods and goddesses. There's no single man sitting somewhere that is controlling things or doing everything is connected in one way or the other. It's just like your body system. Just like your body system. They are all working in synergy, in tandem. There is no single thing that is controlling everything. If your leg thinks it is better than your leg is there to move you. It is there, that is the function it is there to perform. What you have are gods and goddesses performing different functions. In nature, nature is God. You are God. And we are all here to answer the call of nature. To help nature. Because we are part and parcel of nature. You're a part of the universe. You're having a human experience. If you are not existing as a human being, you'll be existing as something else. Because energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can only be transformed from one form to another. So being a man doketa is one form that you have. Tomorrow you can decide to be a goat or a mountain or just be in free space or just be an electron, proton, neutron or whatever. Just be an atom and move around without restriction. We are here existing in the material realm, and the material realm demands a whole lot of things. The material body needs to be taken care of. That is why when you're crossing over to the other side, you drop all the ngongo. This body, you drop it. Obolo some more again. Biejewalo. Because the other side doesn't need ngongo. You don't need ngongo to live there. You don't need to rent an apartment. You don't need to pay NEPA bill. You don't need to do this one. You don't need to. It is here. Kaine bungongo. Different things. Different currencies. So, understanding your calling. What is very important. So you don't start having issues. I've talked about the physical aspects. I'm trying to go into the spiritual aspects. Some people's zone are very simple. Why some are so hard in a world like ours? But only you know your reality. You know what you're facing. You know what you're seeing. You know the voices you hear. You know the spirits that visit. The signs would always, you see things that others cannot see. You see things that others cannot see. And when you have that calling, people would want to tell you their problem. It's not you, but there's this energy in you that they feel safe around you. They feel like this person. They feel like this person. I wish you the very best. She became Eze. They feel that this person can actually solve their problem. And they feel so comfortable telling you. They might not tell someone else, but they want to tell you. Makana hafoge, and they felt really light, and they feel like they talk to this person, they are going to feel okay, and they are talking to you. If I tell you the things that people tell me out of nowhere, it can be tiring, it can be, people will be telling you just for nothing. They will be telling you their problems. Ever before I started my calling, doing what I'm here for, people would always tell me things that I never asked for. People would tell me their deepest secrets, and I'll just be looking. And you know the funny thing, I've always had this life. You're telling me something, and I'm there listening. When you're done, I'm done. As you don't talk and finish, I don't forget about you. So you won't even hear me discussing it with another person. I don't forget about you. As you talk and finish, come out. I'm done with that part of you. Until when next you come and tell me, oh, do you remember I told you this so time? I'll start. Sometimes I might not even remember. As how people will come and dump secrets of secrets with me, I'll just be there looking at them. Greetings, Angela. I'll just be there looking. It was later in life I understood why they felt all comfortable with me, telling me everything. You won't hear it from my mouth. I'm not someone you tell something, I don't tell anybody, because I don't have anybody to tell. I don't have friends. I don't keep friends. If I'm going to talk about anything, instead, if I want to go see gossip, I'll gossip myself. I'll tell you about myself. Than telling you about another person. I'd rather talk about myself. Greetings, Chukwuemeka. That is why we need to understand. Understand where you're called and focus on it. If you're called to be doing Alpha, let me tell you, nobody will teach you Alpha. All these people that are going to learn Alpha, oh no, nobody will teach you. It's embedded inside of you. They will give you your tools in your astral life. Thank you. You look sweet 16. Thank you. Whether it is ugilio or shells or whatever medium, it will be it comes naturally to you. I did not go to learn Alpha from anywhere. So I find it funny when people are like, they are going to learn Alpha. I don't know what you're learning. When you finish learning Alpha, you're doing tumbom to scalaba with people's life. You're doing guesswork in people's life. It comes to you naturally. If you're holding any offer, if you are Akajof, they will give you to you in your astral, in your dream, in your astral life, before ever physically. Anything you're getting physically, that's why I keep telling, anything you cannot find inside, you cannot find it outside. And when they give you, some of you that don't have the ability to do the Alpha, you go and chop osenabo. Let me tell you, there's a price for everything. After chopping the osenabo, You're going to go blind. It's just a matter of time, and they will deceive you. They will tell you now you be there for so be there wafa. Or what the one nothing like I want to we reach we reach motion obuma. Reach senabo, ibidona for rubbish. And the water here when you see enough for rubbish. And when you enter your father's house, there is a tree. And you are wearing green pants. That's the kind of rubbish you'll be seeing. Either you're seeing rubbish or you're seeing at all, but no solution. You cannot provide solution. You know, it's a different thing to see something. And it's a different thing to see something and be able to provide a solution to that problem. Just like now, you see a cancer patient. You see that they have cancer. You see the growth. Oh, this person has cancer. Oh, this person has growth. Okay, but do you know how to treat this? Do you know the solution? No, you don't know the solution. So why do you need to see things you don't have? Let me tell you that you that went to chop what you don't know. Some of you even enter into covenants you know nothing about in your quest for a gift that is not in you. That's why I tell people, you use it the way it was given. There is no need going anything in your chi on the pologolo cannot give to you. Forget about it. And if I need the no go, when they see you're matured for this one or you're qualified for this one, they will release it to you. They will release that energy to you. But if you're not, they will not. So be careful. Some of you, KG go wear a power bank in different places. You are power bank to different as a work case and as a wine. Because of your too much pium, you don't know what you carry. Instead of you to sit down and do your homework and go into yourself and find out who you are by yourself. Because of too much inquiry, you move from Udua committee to this one, to that one, to that one. And when you go to them, they've seen what is inside of you. They will deceive you, find a way to tap you. You know what they do with power bank? They will plug their own phone, their connection. They will be using you. Gini haneme. Happy you again. They will shift you and move on to the next person. Been given a phone in the dream card, but you don't want to. It's not about wanting. It is something that comes with your energy. It's not something you can reject. If anybody is telling you can reject it, that person is clearly deceiving you. It is there, it is there. Are there a weapon? Or where on feature? Ijia bunijia. Do you understand, Chukwuemeka? Ijia bunijia or where on feature? You did not ask for it. It is there. Because no one else can carry it except you. And you are the one that said you can carry it before coming to this place. So there is no running away from your responsibilities. The earlier you understand that, your life will be very much easier. But if you're going to keep deceiving yourself that, oh, you can do this in a church way, oh, you can become a pastor, you just be deceiving yourself. In a gogi. So I would advise you pay attention to yourself and to your gifts. That many things will continue spoiling until you take responsibility. Because you are not holding that off. For there are people that are going to be suffering because you're not doing what you're supposed to do with that offer. So you're going to continue experiencing their problems. Each time something spoils for those people, it will spoil for you. So there is nothing like, if you doubt, go and do it in a church way. Let me tell you people a small story. My granduncle, he died and he's offer. His son went to that, he's doing that, he's a church person, went to carry the offer, he burnt it in Jesus' name. They beat him inside market. Guy man fall for ground. Now yeah, him in church people do am. In church people now, the same people will come back and tell and say, if you know what you spoil, go keep him back. Oh. They had to reinstitute it and keep it before he got himself. So when I tell you people there is no church way, trust me on that. You can only keep your practice pure and clean. Amen and Peter. But there's nothing like a church way. I know the reason why many people are running away from nature, because the idea you have about nature calling is that, oh, you have to be sprinkling or bara everywhere. No, you don't have to do that. You're not a mad person. Those people that are doing that are ufeke. The truth is that they are ignorant. They don't know what they are doing. That's the truth. They think they are doing the right thing, but when you know the beginning and the way things were and the way it is supposed to be, you will know that they are misguided. They are stuck and lost in orgasm. And that is the problem we are having today. They are stuck and lost in it. Those are the same people that will carry baby rubber and Dunlop slip plus and wrapper and put inside our water bodies. They make it look like spirituality is one dirty practice. But it's far beyond that. When Beke said cleanliness is next to godliness, that's what we were see. You don't have to be dirty to be connected to your ancestors. And the four is empowered by the bearer. The life that the bearer lives. That is what empowers the offer, not Sobara. If you like, pour Obara 1 million cows on offer, and the person that is bearing it is not living upright. It is nonsense. Or where is he? I'll stop here today. I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. Or let me stop here for today. You all have a wonderful evening. But remember to pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's always in your dreams. It's always in your dreams. Onanonandoge. Hey. When you are useless to them. Those that are going to church, they said, serve your God in the years of your youth. I mean, in the days of Mwike Kadegenaro. Not when you are overused and you're going down and then you want to come and... If they needed you to be 50 years old, then they would... I'm one of 50 years old, so you can start immediately. I'm one 50 years old. I'm one goes zubu. Question. Okay, ask your question. Good evening, Amanda Ella. Ask your question. Your question must be related to the topic. It will be me also. I'm not going to answer you. I don't like digressing. Question. Greetings, Lillian. You can always rewatch the video, Lillian. Question. I see your question is not forthcoming. Maybe save that question. When next you see me when I'm doing part 2, you can ask your question. But I really need to. When you have a dream, you forget about it when you wake up. I'll treat this in a different video. Hit the follow button next time. This is going to lead me into strengths of other things, and I don't want to go into that now. Your life no spoil anything.